Hi everyone, I'm Farnaz Vahdati, PhD student of University of Technology, Sydney. Today I'm going to present my field of research, which is depression detection using machine learning on teenagers' activities for social media. First, I'm going to discuss about this mental health disorder. Depression is a complex and widespread mental health disorder that affects millions of people around the world every year. The symptoms of this condition include persistent feeling of sadness, a sense of hopelessness, and a lack of interest in previously enjoyable activities. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), depression is a leading cause of disability worldwide and is a major contributor to the global burden of disease. Every one of us experience sadness, moodiness, or feeling low at some point in our lives. The symptoms of depression can last weeks, months, or even years, depending on the severity of the disease. Due to the recent outbreak of coronavirus disease, the affected countries have urged social isolation and lockdowns, resulting in people becoming more isolated and using social media. Young adults and teenagers claim social media provides them with a means of staying in touch with their families and friends. Machine learning has evolved into a crucial tool for detecting depression in social media text data, providing valuable insight into an individual emotional state based on the text content in the social media. A comprehensive literature review has been done in two major categories. One of them most popular and effective research on different platforms. Another review is on studies that have been focused on teenagers. Reviews showing supervised learning was more widely adopted than unsupervised learning as a result of analyzing text from social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Machine learning approaches have been able to achieve high level of accuracy in diagnosing depression. The data from 7 studies that have met the inclusion criteria are summarized in Table 1. There is no doubt that depression detection on social media have been extensively studied using machine learning algorithms. Yet, despite the fact that teenagers and children constitute the majority of social media users, we continue to ignore them. A review of research conducted to identify depression in teenagers using machine learning algorithms presented in the second review. None of them, however, use social media text as their data set, which leads to have this found these research gaps. There has been a substantial proportion of online teenagers, 44%, who have admitted to lying about their age to gain access to a website or create an online account in 2001, according to that study. Another thing is data privacy. Data privacy and ethical consideration is the utilization of social media data for depression detection brings up important ethical and data privacy considerations. What that leads up to this research question: what measures can be taken to address data privacy and ethical consideration while maintaining the accuracy and effectiveness of the models? Another one is the lack of labeled data. The lack of labeled data, which is crucial for training depression detection algorithms, poses a significant challenge for researchers. This is due to sensitive nature of information required and the difficulty in obtaining it for teenagers, which leads off to the research question that how can machine learning techniques be applied to address the lack of labeled data in detecting depression among teenagers through their activities on social media? Another one is the complexity of the mental health condition that can be difficult to detect and diagnose, particularly using social media data. That leads us to this question. Due to the complexity of depression as a mental health condition, how can we develop machine learning algorithms that can accurately detect depression in teenagers? Which leads us to the research objective that for data privacy, using publicly available data and other guidelines, and for lack of labeled data, zero-shot text classification will be used. And for zero-shot learning is used when there is no enough label available. For complexity of this problem, addressing one aspect of the challenge, and that leads often more research. For research methodology, I use the quantitative methods and qualitative methods. For quantitative methods, data collection and pre-processing, model development, and evaluation, feature extraction and selection, and for qualitative methods, interviews or focus groups with professionals or teenagers that have depression. And another thing is content analysis. Which leads off to the end of this present. Thank you for your time.